Mike Gill, state of corruption, and still running for governor. Right. We're going to put these corrupt bastards in jail? Yeah. No matter what happens, though, we're going to keep going. But I want you to see this very brief clip of Bill Gardner, the Secretary of State. You want to have a question whether what they were doing was corrupt about having me run? So here's the truth. Bill Gardner was asked if I could still file and register that day and be on the ballot. You see him on tape say no.
So if they can't find it, do I just re-register
You'll notice
to vote?
that some
Well,
of
you
them
can, but it's not going to affect you. I mean, this file,
some of them, there was some sheets
Would be
where
done
people
then.
had that maybe
So this could be a corrupt way of getting me out of the election.
No. Now he's been the Secretary of the State, I guess, for 40 years. You know why he didn't want to give me his name? Because he just lied. That's right. I could have registered that day and been on the ballot. Now we have him lying, telling me otherwise on camera. And he was also communicating with the clerk of courts in Derry, which I went down there right after the meeting with Gardner, and could have registered again right there. So they're both lying to me. Now that's a fact. So we're going to sue the state of New Hampshire. And we're not going to stop. Mike Gill, state of corruption.
So it was
No, we
signed.
signed it here.
Right.
We
So in other words, you
certified it.
wouldn't sign it if it was whited out, right?
No, and I didn't.
But someone did
it.
sign. Who signed this? Is your name on this?
Yes,
Okay, then that's your signature?
yes, but that is not. I did not. I knew you were not registered, so I did not certify you.
But
So
you
the
did
X is
sign it.
there.
So your name is on the form certifying me. Because you wouldn't sign a form that was
That's why
whited
I'd like
out.
to see the original of that. If you have the
So,
original,
oh, we do have, you know who has the originals? The Secretary of State.
they tell me they have a photocopy.
No, they have the original.
And we have that on video, that they
Okay.
have the original.
But what I can talk to you about is that.
Because you wouldn't have signed this unless you checked, right?
Right.
So, seeing this is signed and has your name on it, we'll have it verified to see it's not a forgery, then you would have checked and verified the fact.
Yes,
Now,
we just-
since you've checked, this seems to be white out. Now, you said you wouldn't have signed this if it was white out, and you wouldn't have signed it and certified, but you can see that it is certified
So,
now, right?
No, it says because the box isn't checked. The box is
No,
whited out.
but you wouldn't have signed it and certified it if the box was, George, if the box was white out. See? So in other words, you would have checked it, signed it. Now, if there was a whiteout or if I wasn't registered, you wouldn't have signed it. That's pretty much how it works, right?
Yes,